Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic and welcome back to the channel. And today for you guys is, well, I said it yesterday and I'm going to say it again. Some more LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight gameplay has actually been revealed in Gamescom 2025. A few lucky YouTubers and some not so lucky, I guess, but, whatever, got to go to this event and actually play the game and kind of share their thoughts and all that. So I figured for this video, it's going to be a bit of a longer video, so bear with me on this, but I figured I found 3 really good videos. I found an interview, a level gameplay, and some free roam gameplay of this LEGO game. I have not seen this. I really want to react to this and kind of give you guys my thoughts. And yeah, I'm going to have a link for all 3 of these videos down in the description down below. I love LEGO Batman. I love Batman. I love LEGO. I love LEGO games. I love the Arkham series. This looks like a perfect freaking blend. And obviously, you can watch my trailer reaction, which was, yesterday. But today is going to be the big meat and potatoes, so to speak, of this game. We have a almost 9.5 minute long interview here for LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Let's watch it. Give our thoughts. Again, I have not seen this. I'm very excited. I came home from my meetings and all that, and I was like, let's do this! And yeah, let's go. Here we go.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
You're watching Gamescom Studio on IGN. LEGO Batman, The Legacy of the Dark Knight is the brand newly revealed
Well, you were kind of there.
LEGO game coming from Traveler's Tales in 2026. Big surprise this week. Looks really awesome. I have to wait a long time to play it. You don't, because you played it already.
Yeah, I could go back in time and play it. That's how
We're not
long
gonna
I
make
have
you do
to
all
wait.
Didn't that guy play Skywalker Saga 2? I think he did.
But let's bring the audience into the session.
I don't know what he does.
The game.
Yes.
So you play the game just a little bit.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. So first off, there might be some pausing in this, okay? I'm just going to say pausing and looking, so just bear with me. We're all nerds here, okay? Shut up. We're all nerds.
We're not gonna
I
make you
have
do
to
all that,
wait.
but let's bring the audience into the session you did have playing with the game.
Yes.
So you
Okay. Jesus. All right, so on the upper right, we got the studs, 784. On the left, we got search the area, find the bears, 1 out of 3. I don't know what that is. Bottom left, we can see the Batman HUD, or, the UI with the, 1, 2, 3, with the 8 hearts. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And then on the bottom right, we have the Batarang, and that looks like it's going to be like a gadget and all that. And obviously, this is very Arkham
play the
inspired.
game just a little bit under an hour.
You're going right to, grapple point, L1, so this is obviously on PS5. L1 is your grapple button. R1 looks like an interact or like a throw your Batarang button, I'm assuming. There's some studs on the crate there.
Right?
Yes, I got a good...
Oh, it looks like enemies get highlighted in red when they're maybe by objects. So the combat in this looks, I mean, it's deep. I'll say that, right? Like LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga had deep combat for a LEGO game. This looks like deep combat just in general, right?
Good little session with it. They let me wander around in Gotham.
Jim's talking. We want to stay away from that security camera for sure. I just murdered 17 people, Jim.
For like 8 to 10 minutes, They didn't want me straying too far, so they rein me in.
Oh, look at that. Okay, so you're the Brave and the Bold skin. I don't think it's another character, but it's a skin. That's cool.
I got in the Batmobile, drove that around. I had a choice of 3 different Batmobiles.
Nice.
I had the Tumbler from the Dark Knight era, more of a classic Batmobile, and then a Batcycle. I didn't try the Batcycle, but I tried the Batmobile.
Okay.
It felt good. I'm actually I'm a big Arkham Knight apologist. I actually quite enjoy the Bat tank sections.
I think we've gone
That's my favorite of the
We've gone
games.
so long without an Arkham game that even
Yeah.
the parts of the Arkham games that people may not have been so hot on at the
Yeah,
time are in retrospect so much better than they than just
Indeed.
getting no Arkham games for a long time.
Exactly.
Which is my next question. Now this is obviously taking a lot of cues from the Arkham series.
He didn't say anything. Yes, I'm very high right now. So this looks like, I don't know who that Morgan Freeman. Oh, yo, is that? Oh, that might be Morgan Freeman's character from the Dark Knight trilogy. Fudge. What's his name? Lucius Fox. It's Lucius Fox. Analyze the bears. I think Bane has something to do with bears, right? Is that like an Arkham City thing or Arkham Origins maybe? God, look at the city, though. It looks so beautiful, dude.
It is.
Rock.
I don't like... Again, I'm going to be pausing, so sorry, but we got to deep dive this stuff. I do not like the people talking. Looks like Astrid from Thor Love and Thunder just kind of poofing, or maybe like the Flash, and I don't like how they don't move. They're just static people, but,
City worked on those games. They're
Yeah.
all sort of under the same Warner Brothers umbrella. So
God,
looking at the combat,
It looks like a fluid performance, man. Look at,
City worked on those
Look
games.
at that.
They're all sort of under the same Warner Brothers umbrella. Looking at the combat, it seemed like it's got a sort of a perfect balance of
screw me, right?
Let's see. Let's grab our phones and buy some soccer cleats, and let's. Ooh, look at that! They're here. All right, and I'm going to shoot, and I'm dancing. And now I'm twerking. I mean, what? I'm running. I am committing crimes, and that's
Lego
a white screen.
Combat and Arkham Combat, is that correct?
It does. So yeah, that really,
Oh!
I really saw that when I also got to play a whole full mission.
Can I just also say, man, we are getting so much. Like, remember when Skywalker Saga got announced? It was like a CGI trailer, and we waited like 8 million years for some gameplay. Like, good God, I don't like. Maybe this is a smaller scale thing, or maybe they're just more confident with this new engine. But like, we're getting a lot of gameplay, like right off the bat. Man,
Arkham Combat, is that correct?
It does. So yeah, that really, I really saw that when I also got to play a whole full mission.
Oh, yeah,
from the
shit, I
game,
like the,
which was set in Ace
ragdoll.
Chemicals, and it kind of, if you're familiar with, you know, the
God, oh my God, look at this shit. Like, I know, I'm sorry, I keep pausing, but like, look how fluid this is.
mission from the game, which was set in Ace Chemicals, and it kind of, if you're familiar with,
Good
you know,
God.
the '89 Batman, the Tim Burton Batman film, or the comic. The
Oh,
Man Who Laughs,
dang,
it's kind of
there's
the story
stealth?
that's being told there with Red Hood, and it's kind of
Mm.
there that I really got to grips with the combat, and
I don't know why I did the V, but oh boy, that looks really clean.
it's like you said, it's kind of Arkham light. It's hit and parry, dodge, occasionally throw a little batarang.
Yep.
I did that. You can also grapple people in.
I
with
love
the
that.
grappling hook and then punch them. They will fall into bricks. There's no blood in this game.
What?
I know. When are we going to
Oh,
get
my
Lego
kid is going to
blood?
be so mad.
I know. I enjoy blood.
I do too.
But yes, like you said, it also has a good deal of Lego
That's weird. Hello, I like blood. Can I drink your blood? I love blood.
stuff with it, which is, you know, you have the two characters. So I was playing as Batman, a surprise.
Yeah.
But also Jim Gordon was with me.
Ooh.
And
All it takes is one bad day.
Crazy. Now, I'm just gonna call it. I could see right now. I'm gonna be the Simpsons and effing predict this shit. Okay, I can tell. I know what's gonna happen. This game's gonna release, and us fans are gonna love it. But the reviews are all gonna say the same thing. Every single review. I know it. Call me on. I'm calling it right now. If I get this right, you'll make $50, or at least subscribe or like something. They're all gonna say the game looks good, runs good. You know, fundamentally, awesome game. But it's literally just Lego Arkham. We've seen everything before. This is all the same. Nothing's changed. It's boring, right? I'm calling it. I'm not saying that. I think this looks sick, but I know people are going to say that.
you know, Batman has always batarangs, has his punching. They have big fists.
Combo meter.
Knees as well. He has big knees.
It looks
Jim
really
Gordon-
One of his
good.
most noticeable attributes. I
I
would
always say that.
Easily in the top three.
Exactly. But yeah, Jim Gordon.
There is a little bit of instance where Batman's like consistently punching the air. And I know this is a pre-alpha or whatever, but I mean Arkham games had that too.
Knees as well. He has big knees. Jim Gordon.
One of his most noticeable attributes. I
I
would
always say that.
Easily in the top three.
Exactly. But yeah, Jim Gordon, you know, he can punch, he can grapple. They give him a little go so he can get around a little
Yeah.
bit.
And they
also-
give him like a little gun that shoots. It's like a
Yes, it's like a little bit like the gun from Arcane's Prey. If you play that,
Okay.
it kind of like
Oh.
like
All right, so yeah, we are getting Skywalker Saga style
gun from Arcane's Prey. If you play that,
Okay.
it
from like Skywalker Saga. So this is Jim Gordon in like some weird Riddler hat shooting something.
kind of like a big like foam gun that can like. It's
Foam.
basically used to solve puzzles. So if there's, you know, as there was in the chemical plant, chemicals flying out of a pipe, he can use
Red
that
Hood.
gun to, you know, seal that off so you can get.
Oh, very
away.
cool.
Yeah,
Red
man.
Hood 1.
It's helpful. Jim Gordon, he's a helpful guy.
I would hope so because it's like with a game that has co-op for the whole campaign, right?
Yeah.
Most people are going to be like, "Give me Batman," and so it's kind of like the you get the third-party controller as a second
yeah.
character, but they give him enough fun stuff to do, which is very cool. The
Oh.
open world, you got to experience
the grapple.
a bit of it, right?
A
And
tiny bit, yeah.
I'm really digging the art direction they're going with this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like it's got it's got the silliness of a Lego game, but it's got the moodiness of an Arkham game. Did it feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff to find and puzzles to solve, like
It did. I
verticality?
was in like only a tiny little like sliver of that open world, but yeah, there were Riddler puzzles.
That means it's
as
probably
well,
gonna be
you
a
know.
big open
It is,
world.
you know, I don't want to say, you know, it is an Arkham game in Lego form, and I'm very happy with that, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah.
So yeah, there's Riddler trophies. There's Batmobile like time trial races you can do as well. There's
Whew.
just random crimes happening you can respond to. But you
Good.
just punch up a couple of people that are bunched up. You know, that's what we do here.
That's what we do here.
Yeah, and yeah, you can use his big knees to just thump people in the face.
You know, again, they
Yeah.
put him front and center on every Batman poster. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
right there, his knees under the logo.
Yeah.
The Bat knees.
One of the things that I really like about this game, like you alluded to, is you've got a roster
Use
of
Vent?
different Batmobiles and
Yeah.
vehicles
Wow.
and stuff like that. But in terms of characters, it seems like they're focusing largely on Batman rather than
Yes.
doing like what the, you know, like I've played a lot of the Lego games where they're Indiana Jones, for example,
Yes.
right? Once you get past the first 10 or so recognizable characters in Indiana Jones, you start reaching like
A white screen. Very nice. That Rose Tico?
Okay, let me order this. There's my crock pot. Let me cut some soup and buy that ladle. And there we go. We're gonna make some eggs and the peas in a pot, and I'm eating. It tastes like crap.
henchman number
Yeah.
47. But in this game, it seems like they're going like, we're going to focus on Batman, the
Yes.
Bat family, and his suits.
And
Which Bat suits did you see?
I saw the one from the Batman, so
Could you stop interrupting me, please? I love blood.
Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Nice.
The Dark Knight
Nice.
suit. There was a Golden Age one. There was one, I think, from Batman the Bold and the Brave, the
Oh.
comic, I think.
Yeah.
Brave
And
and
then
the
there
Bold.
was one more, which is like I'm not familiar with it, it's a multicolored Batman suit.
Oh, it's like a rainbow one.
Yes,
Yeah.
the rainbow
yeah.
one.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to have a lot of fun with the unlockables in that game.
Yes,
for sure.
they will. And there's a lot of characters, and like you said, they are solely focusing on Batman. I was told this is not a DC Universe game. Do not expect Superman, Green Lantern, anyone to turn up in this game. It is the Batman, Rose Gallery of villains. And
That's fine, that's fine.
Joker is one of the main villains in the game, which is not a surprise. And at some points, because they're doing the weird thing where they're telling their own story, but using almost like scenes and stories from everyone else's Batman stories.
Yeah.
So like they have their own origin story, which
Well, that confirms that, yeah, it is an original story, but they're taking inspiration from the other stories.
again is kind of what I saw, which is early on it'll be like a younger Batman in Ace Chemicals from Batman 89, but then later on that Joker may turn into Heath Ledger's Joker for a couple of missions. And
Interesting.
Let's strike quickly.
Okay, so we talked about combat. Usually get some
Whoever's doing chimes gotta shut up. The Batman voice is not very good. That's rough. That's Temu Batman.
like grunts in the environment, but there's got to be some bigger sort of,
Yes.
more boss fightier type of scenarios.
I mean, as I said, this mission involved Red Hood.
Yeah.
And it wasn't so much cool. I wasn't fighting against him. There was a bit where I had to like dodge several rockets he was firing towards me, and kind of that was more of a puzzle fight. But there were kind of bigger enemies that bigger than the
Oh.
standard grunt, where actually were very similar. I
Okay.
kind of was that muscle memory from the Arkham games. I knew exactly how to deal with them. They charge towards me, and you can either dodge and they run into a wall, and
Yeah.
then you can hit them, or as they run towards you, throw a quick batarang, and they'll get stunned. Then you punch them quite.
Yeah, see, I like this. It's literally like an Arkham game in Lego form, which I'm cool with that. But I'm just scared this is going to get low reviews because it's the same thing,
a few times. And yeah, I'm interested to see how they do handle boss battles, because as much as I love the Arkham games and the characters, I don't know if they ever fully nailed boss fights completely in those games. The Mr. Freeze one people talk about a lot. The Deathstroke one in Origins is well known. But yeah,
So R1 looks like a finishing move
I'm
button.
intrigued. Not that the Lego games are necessarily known for their boss fight. This feels like almost a level up, because something I also didn't mention is that this game actually involves difficulty options, which you've never seen in a Lego game.
Yeah.
You can play it in Classic, which is the Lego, standard mode where unlimited lives, doesn't matter if you get beaten. But they also have 3 difficulty modes, and the third one I think is called Dark Knight mode, where it's difficult, there's tough enemies, but also you just have 3 lives, and then if you lose all 3 of those, you have to do the whole mission all over again. So quite severe for a Lego.
Widescreen! Oh my god, dude. Okay, we're gonna order. What are we? We're ordering cleats, and they're here. And now I'm gonna shoot. Now I'm gonna dance, and I'm still running away. I stole your soccer ball.
Game.
Oh my god, what the f was that?
So yeah, I was sort of surmising that
That was
this is
weird.
a story that takes place over like generations, maybe. Like
I don't know. I think it is just one Batman story. He's not going to necessarily change. Like, you're always playing as that Batman. He'll just have different outfits.
Right.
But it'll be taking, different generations of Batman's story to tell its own story. They described it
Oh,
as
that's
the
cool.
definitive Dark Knight story.
That's
So
actually sick.
It's
I
bold and brave.
It is.
Yeah.
And full of knees.
Full of knees.
One of the things that I'm really looking forward to is, and if they're there, Riddler
The knees?
puzzles.
No,
the
sorry.
knees. Yes,
Yes,
of course,
yes.
the knees.
Yes.
the bat knees.
The Riddler puzzles are there.
Riddler puzzles are back. That is awesome. So I was like always wondering about that because I learned about this game 24 hours ago.
Yeah,
but that was a big thing about Batman games. The Arkham games specifically is like going around the open world, finding that Menace's puzzles that he put everywhere.
Yeah.
And I love them. I'm glad they're here.
I'm glad as well. Yeah. I also like the knees.
Did you solve it?
I have quite big knees.
Let's get a look at those. Those are great.
I could be your watchful protector.
He's got 2 of them too, which.
Well, with that, we're gonna call this one adieu. This is getting too sussy for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dip out of that one. I'm gonna grapple out of that. That's video 1. Good interview for the most part. They talked a lot about their knees. So I mean, if that's pretty much what I got out of it. But I thought it looked really cool. Some really epic gameplay in there. I'm not gonna go through every little deep dive, but this looks really freaking clean, man. I'm gonna be watching the fudge out of this in my spare time. But let's move on to the next video here, which is from Happy Thumbs Gaming. Again, don't freak out. This isn't my content, right? Like, I think he's chill though. So like I said, I'll link all this down below. Let's go watch this one. This looks like it's gonna be free roam in Gotham. This could be interesting.
What's up, guys? HTG Brian here, and today was the big day. First off, I'd like to give a special thanks to WB Games for flying us to Gamescom and allowing us an early access play session of LEGO Batman, Legacy of the
Oh, so you got the option to do like a level or the free roam.
Dark Knight that I can now share with you. We had roughly an hour of hands-on, and there is so much to talk about. But rather than talk, we figured we would show you. Before beginning our gameplay, we also wanted to share the new difficulty options available. Test your skills with increased baddie health.
Ooh, okay, so Classic, Cape Crusader, Dark Knight. So the Classic is just kind of regular, regular LEGO game, kind of like easy, I guess. Cape Crusader is unlimited lives, more enemies, so it's slightly, and then Dark Knight is limited lives, more enemies, advanced or harder enemies.
And smarts, or kick back and enjoy like previous LEGO games. The choice is yours. We, of course, opted for the easy mode to get things started, and that being said, let's jump into some uninterrupted gameplay of a small area of Gotham free roam. Enjoy and drop comments and questions down below.
Tri-corner. We've got some villainous vandalism happening over in the area. Over.
Yeah, I should have expected this. It's like that.
They really couldn't get another I'm not saying they should have picked me. Well, they should have picked me. But, like, there's other Batman actors that are, like, not... I mean, maybe this is a Batman voice actor that we all know, and I'm stupid, but, I mean, this just doesn't... I don't know, it's like a very cheap... Oh! It's a very cheap-sounding Batman. Look at that! Dang, it, like, auto... That's really cool. Little jank with the dumpster. I like the camera angle. It's not quite the Skywalker Saga. It's like a little bit different, but yeah, this looks pretty cool. Oh, shoot. Okay, so here's the map. Batcave trophy. We do know that we can adorn the Batcave with trophies and all that. My other video yesterday. Okay, so obviously this is, not the full map. But God, it looks so good. Like, really good. LEGO games normally release, for the most part, very well polished. I mean, there's a few outliers here or there, but, normally the games look great, they run great, I mean, and this is going to be next-gen only, right? So, like, Series X, PS5, Switch 2, and I think PC. So it's, they're not held back by an Xbox One or a PS4, which, if you still have those consoles, that's fine, but... I mean, you probably should think about leveling up here, you know what I mean? So good stuff. Here's a Wayne box. This looks really cool. Can I turn this up? Okay, just a little bit. Wayne something. I'll get some use out of this. Trust me, if I get this on Xbox, I will be recording this and playing it, and I will be re-saying every Batman line in my Batman voice for your ears. Got some carrots. So my only worry with this city is that I don't want it to be empty. I don't want it to be like, oh, one car or one guy on the street, right? I know it's Gotham. It's not, New York from Marvel, but I don't want it to, Arkham Knight was empty for a story lore reason. I feel like they did that, but I really hope that this is actually, besides criminals, I hope that there are people walking around and doing stuff, I mean, but yeah, the Arkham Combat looks great. I really want to play Arkham again now. But it'll be cool to play an Arkham-esque game at what I'm assuming is going to be 60 FPS, right? I'm assuming there's a quality and a performance mode, I would think. I wanted to go for performance mode in Skywalker Saga, but as you guys know, if you do play on 60 FPS, there's a lot of flickering in that game, and that's actually due to the resolution changing. And you know, the NTT engine is great, it looks great, it runs great, but it had these little dumb issues, and they never fixed the sky flicker. So I pray to God with this new Unreal Engine 5 engine that they actually don't have that. It looks like motion blur is on, so hopefully you can turn that off, but either way I'm buying it. I'm not going to bitch about it, but still I think it is something, you know, there's these little tweaks, you know, these little accessibility tweaks. You know, I think like one of the best games ever for accessibility is Star Wars Outlaws. I mean, that game has like a ton of really good options to really tweak that game to play how you want. But I love the Arkham Knight grapple. It looks like you can grapple almost anything. And you can, like, you know, mid zoom in, you can stop and you can, you know, grapple something else, which I think is interesting. The gliding looks really great. I wonder, you know, just how big Gotham will be. You know, like, it's going to be interesting. Because, like, you know, we got Lego Batman 2, we got Lego DC Supervillains, and Lego Dimensions. Obviously, Batman 2 is the biggest so far. I hope and assume this will be a bigger, you know, game. But we'll have to see. I'm just loving the combat. I love the combat. I love the graphics. I love the finishers. The animation looks really good. Sometimes Batman looks a little stiff, almost like a Lego Duplo or like a Lego Junior animated guy would look, and not like a normal size minifigure. He I don't know. Maybe it's the big cowl makes him look a little tiny and chubby, but it still looks really good. The graphics, though, like the Lego mixed in with the environments, I mean, it's really, really cool looking, you know. But yeah, my only worry is just like I don't want it to be empty of just people, you know. Like I want it to feel like a city, not it's COVID, gotta evacuate, like Arkham Knight, you know, or whatever happened, you know, Scarecrow's root beer cloud.
I can't use this.
I can't use this. I'll have to come back later with more gadgets. More gadgets. There. I don't know why I said gadgets. Oh, okay. Look. Okay, so you can like Dark Souls roll. Elden Lego. Lego ring. Nah. The grapple or the glide looks good. The glide looks like a like it's got some speed. You know, I think that's cool. I like that you can just freely aim and throw the batarang. Again, this is literally Arkham, but Lego version. I think that's really cool. It's got like the Gotham Knights kind of collectibles too. Which I enjoyed. A little bit of frame drop here, but I get it. It's a pre-alpha. The wind turbine or the wind thingy, that looks really cool. Let's see. Look at the street. Don't. Happy thumbs. Please look at the street. Look at the street, please. Let's see. Are there any cars or people? I think I saw one car. So what's he getting? This is like.
Just the kind of tech I need.
I'm gonna have to hear that horrible voice the whole time, aren't I? Okay, I see two cars. Okay. Good. I hope they play music. I mean, so far it doesn't look like there's gonna be anything like super crazy immersive. It's, you know, Arkham Knight really is. You know, you drive around, you grapple around, you glide around a big city. And random crime pops up every here and there, and then you take it out, and then you move on and you repeat, right? That's the formula of Arkham Knight. And it's great, and it works. I just feel like this... I don't want this just to be Lego Arkham, right? I want it to do something different that Arkham Knight or Arkham City or whatever doesn't do, you know? So far, got a few things. Obviously, one, is Lego, but two, you know, you get the wind tunnels or whatever, the wind things. I like the sound effects. Looking good. Oh, I like that. The traversal in this game is going to be, like, you know, really fluid, I think, once you get the hang of it. That's going to be cool. Now, I get it. It's a pre-alpha, so maybe they'll add more things. But, you know, like, Lego Batman 2, man, had, like, a butt ton of people in the you know, city. At least in the main area. Oh, God, dude, it looks so... Look at the tarp moving. Okay, so there are cars. So this is not Cyberpunk on release. Oh man, wait, Rex? Rex Fury? Oh, I didn't realize Rex was here. Wrong city. Riddler puzzle. So are these the trophies? Oh, I think I saw a guy with an umbrella. Okay, yeah, it looks... Yeah, it doesn't look completely deserted. That's good. Oh, yep. You see people with the... Ooh, are we gonna see driving? Oh, let's go! Heck yeah, bro. All right, so Gordon kind of summons himself in the car. Oh, hell yeah. This is the Robert Pattinson Batmobile, too. All right, I'm gonna shut up and let's listen to this car. Bro. Okay. 1 second footage! Get back in the car. Thank you. Oh, Jesus, Gordon. Alright. I mean, obviously, I don't know how the cars are going to control. Lego games have either good car controls, in like Lego City or Lego Marvel, and then you get Lego Avengers. And Lego Batman 3, where every freaking micro turn you hear... So, we'll see. Water looks good. I like the redesign of the studs. I don't understand this Batman voice actor. Like, what made them think that was good? I know that's subjective, but like, come on, bro. I like that the car builds. We've seen that before, but I like that that's... Oh, yo!
We absolutely love the grapple system, allowing you to jump from rooftop to rooftop, quickly traversing the areas. And how about that new combat system with comic thuds and booms? There are all sorts of collectibles and puzzles scattered throughout, but sadly we couldn't get to them all. Don't forget about that Batmobile summon. At any time you can spawn one while on the ground, allowing quick travel via land too.
Good.
Like I said, there's so much good in this new Lego Batman game. We do have more footage, but...
All right, nice job, my man. Nice job. All right, how long are we recording for? Because this is 30 minutes. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to stop it here, and we're just going to kind of go talk about this for a brief minute, and then I'm going to film another video, reacting to that one, so don't worry. I know I said the 3, but I don't want to take too long of your guys' time. So just kind of going over this, again, I think it looks really clean. I love the graphics. I love the performance for the most part. It seems all very smooth. Unreal Engine 5, I know some people have a lot of issues with the stuttering, but I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, the collectibles are going to be fun. I do see civilians, so that's good. I was kind of nervous there for a minute that it was just going to be an empty city, but I do like that. I think that's pretty tight. I like the... the graphics and all that. I love the random crime. I think that's really cool. Again, it feels very much like Arkham Knight, right? Like to a T, except for the tank stuff, which that might even be in the game. I don't know, but it very much looks like, okay, you're gonna glide, grapple, drive across the city. Random crime happens. There's collectibles. I don't want to say that's it. Right, like that's not good enough, but like it doesn't, at this point, it doesn't feel like we're gonna get that many more surprises. I feel like TT Games really, like, between yesterday and today, they beat us over the freaking head with a batarang over all this shite in this game, because I feel like this is it, and that's not a bad thing, right? That's not me being like, oh, I want more, but this really is. I mean, they could have just called this Lego Arkham, right? Or Lego Batman Arkham, and it would have been fine. But I do like the story. I like where they're going with that. But this specific open world looks awesome. Really, really cool. And obviously, when you play as other characters, you're going to get different traversal, which is nice. So that's going to, obviously, it's not just playing as Batman, right? Which I think is really good. And yeah, finding these little collectibles is cool. The graphics, oh my god, it looks incredible, dude. Crazy. Yeah, the combat looks really good. I love the rain. I like the citizens, obviously, commenting and stuff like that. That's cool. You can grapple onto that. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, the gliding looks like it's got some speed to it, which is good. Obviously, Lego DC Supervillains had the gliding too, but that was a little bit slower, a little bit, not as smooth as this. But I was actually, replaying Lego DC Supervillains because I'm in the DC mood now. Thanks, TT Games. And I was only in the middle of watching the Skywalker Saga. It's fine, but this is like really cool. That Jim's beating up people too. I like that this feels very like this. It feels more authentic than Arkham to me. I don't know why. Like the Lego Batman movie is like the best Batman movie to me in terms of like understanding the character. And I know it's a comedy, but like still, like to me, that movie gets the character the best. That and then the Batman. Arkham Knight is right now the definitive Batman experience in terms of gaming, right? But this looks like it could easily take the cake. And I know, it's Lego. It's not as. Don't you want a real game? It looks good. You know what I mean? Like it really does. Like Arkham Knight's fun, but this being a Lego game, Lego games are just more fun to play for me than a brooding, game. And I love, Arkham Knight, but this just feels more. I feel like it's gonna, get the mood of a fun Lego game and a moody gothic Arkham style game. So I think they're really going to kind of handle that quite well. So I'm enjoying this, man. Obviously, this is just a little baby sliver of the city. It's a pre-alpha. These guys only have an hour, so I mean, it is really cool that these people still got to go and explore this game. Obviously, the game's not done, but the fact that they are showing this much content this early on, in terms of after the reveal, shows that they're confident, right? Like, we had to wait so many a year straight of zero communication for Skywalker Saga. You guys can see my rants, okay? They're like really popular for some reason. Me just complaining and throwing a tantrum, rightfully so, about the no communication and the no news and the no marketing, right? Where's the gameplay? Is the game canceled? What's going on? The fact that this game, we already have this much content and this much gameplay straight off the bat, man, shows that they're very confident, right? Like, you got Octane in there. I mean, God, you know what I mean? Like, it really shows that they know what they're doing. And obviously, look, I don't want to say it's not ambitious, because it is. But really, to me, this just looks like Arkham Knight, but Lego, right? I mean, that's really what you're getting here. Not a deal breaker, not a negative. It's just, objectively, that's what this is. And that's not a bad thing. But I think that, they're going to have their own Lego spin on it, and they're going to do something fun. And, it's going to definitely have a lot of replay value for sure. I mean, I spend, hours sometimes, or not hours, but, a good half hour at a time gliding in Arkham Knight, or, swinging around the city in Spider-Man 2, right? Like, the superhero games, if you have good traversal and good combat, like, you're golden, right? And like, it seems like this game has that in spades. Even if it is, a quote-unquote copy of Arkham Knight, like, this looks really clean and really good. So, yeah, I think, it's really, really cool. I love that the citizen commented about the rain stopping. I think that's really awesome. Yeah, again, I wish I knew the full scale of the city and not just like a little baby piece of it, but, I'm sure we'll get more news soon. Hopefully, after this big Gamescom event, hopefully we don't have to wait a year. It is coming out next year, but I don't know when. Obviously, we did get Lego Star Wars, we got these vague release windows, and then we actually got a release date 2 years later or whatever. So hopefully this doesn't fall in the same rabbit hole. Hopefully, TT Games learned their lesson about the marketing and the communication, because that is, that's important stuff here when you're trying to sell your game to people. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks really good, like straight up. Like, I wish this guy kind of stopped for a second and just kind of let the game sit and just kind of observe the environment. But yeah, the citizens walking around, the cars. I mean, God, it's so cool, man. I genuinely just want to play all these DC games again. Like, really, like, TT Games, they have this habit and they have this ability to not only get me into like Lego Star Wars, Lego Pirates, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Batman, Lego Marvel, all the Lego Jurassic World. These Lego games got me into these franchises, like, straight up. Like I wasn't, allowed to watch a Lego Lord of the Rings when I was a kid, obviously, or not, the Lord of the Rings Hobbit trilogy. And then, once Lego Lord of the Rings dropped, I was like, oh, this is like my gateway into this world, right? And then from there, it's just such a great, franchise to play. And I'm genuinely excited to see where this goes. There's a few things, the voice acting a little weird. 7 characters. Apparently that's not true now. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. The citizens are kind of, there's a little bit of pop-in with the citizens. I'm not going to judge it too harshly. It is a pre-alpha build, so, but again, it does show confidence that they actually are showing us this much gameplay. But yeah, I'm going to end it off there. Tell me down below in the comments what you think about Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight coming out 2026 on Switch 2, PS5, Series X and S, and of course PC. And I'm very freaking excited, man. I'm going to go I'm gonna go play some DC games. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm at the point where I haven't really started teaching at Hogwarts yet, so I have meetings and whatnot, but it's like from 8 to 12 and all that. So I have to prepare, but I'm not like stupid crazy busy yet. And even when I am, I'm gonna find time for videos and gaming and movies. I'm not gonna not live my life. But before it really kicks off and I actually start teaching it at Defense Against the Dark Arts, I will be covering this game a lot for sure. So I'm gonna make another video covering that half-hour long level. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell so that you get notified when I do post that. But yeah, man, this looks so freaking amazing. I cannot wait to cover more of this game and actually get my grubby little bad hands on it and play this sometime next year. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm Batman.